Hey, what's up YouTube? Been a while since I shot a video, so I'm going to be replacing the fuel tank strainer on my 1984 Porsche 944 NA. And for all of you who don't know, the NA stands for North America because after 1982 when we won World War II, we said, yo, we only know how to make fast straight line cars, so we need you to build us some cars. And since we won World War II back in 82, maybe it was 79, I'm not sure, they said, of course, we'll go ahead and do that. So now the 944 is done. There's my license plate. It's not really my license plate, so do what you want with those numbers if you can. But back to the fuel strainer. I realized I needed to get it done because when I replaced the fuel pump, that burnt up. So I went on the internet, went on Clark's Garage. He actually writes up a really good manual, so if you ever get a chance to look that out, Clark's Garage, just Google it. But where the strainer is I slid under the back of the car. It's held together by that little screw there, just a little flat head. And that is a 17 millimeter. They recommended a deep socket where you can get a wrench on there. And this line travels from the fuel tank strainer all the way to the fuel pump, which is now burnt off. Fuel pump goes right around to the fuel filter. It's right up there. Goes from there to there. So the pump and the filter we're not going to worry about. We're going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go get a 5-gallon strainer jug thing that I got right here, and I'm going to basically unscrew it and we'll see what's going on. So I will see you shortly. So what I did, I went ahead, unscrewed the clamp. I was going to show you the process, but it was just too big of a pain in the ass to hold the phone and try to unscrew it with the screwdriver and PV blaster. So what I went ahead and did is I just basically got the flathead screwdriver, hit the screw with some PV blaster, everything like that. And I went ahead and I actually kind of massaged that line right off. As you can see, I got about 2-3 gallons of gas in here. You know, always be responsible when disposing of gas. Don't dump it in your backyard or your neighbor's backyard or down the drain. That's not cool. You can fill it up with water balloons and throw it at people. That is way better and much more fun. Or you can, you know, dispose of it however the county says to do it. You know, whichever one you want. You can always guess which one I'm going to do. So basically, I'm going to let all this fuel drain out. Once that's done, I'm going to go get the 17 millimeter wrench and remove the strainer. And based on the sound of that, I'm going to go take a pee break, so I will be back once this is done, sir. Alright, and I am back. We're gonna go back under the car. So the fuel is finished draining. There's the PV blaster. That stuff's amazing. Love it. So let me get situated here. Alright. So there's the fuel hose. Jesus. There's the fuel. Yeah, that would definitely point out that it was filthy nasty. And there is, I totally forgot the name of the part, the fuel strainer that's hooked up to the fuel tank. What I got here, I got a wire brush, hit it with some PV blaster. Gonna scrape some of this crud off before I put the 17 millimeter on it. And I don't think this has ever been changed, so what I'm going to go ahead and do to save you guys a bunch of time and frustration is I'm going to go ahead, get this loosened up, and then I will be back. But, well, actually, you know what? Let's see what the gasoline looks like. That'll be fun. So this is the first time I've ever used this pan, so this is the real deal fuel. And if you can see down here, we got some little rust flakes, some funk nasty, and I believe, oh yeah, there's a bunch of metal or whatever that is. I don't know. I'm not a geologist. So, yeah, this is some nasty fuel. Definitely see why my fuel pump burnt up. That was operator error. It's alright. Bought a cheap fuel pump anyways, because I knew this thing was going to burn up. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now that I got this done, we'll remove the, I forget the name of it. I'm going to remove the thing I told you I was going to remove, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so basically I put the 17mm wrench on this end, and it came out pretty easily, but this is what it looks like. Jesus. It's just caked in. Like, oh, look at that. It's wow, just dirty, nasty, super sludge. Oh, like that. Wow. That is, that will explain a lot. You know, what is this stuff? I have no idea. If you would know what would cause this. So, clearly, they say to use carbon choke cleaner and getting this taken care of, but it basically looks like if you were to drink a case of beer and then eat like 19 burritos from Taco Bell, the next morning, this is what you would get. So I think somebody did that in this poor Porsche's fuel tank. And yeah, this is bad news bears. So I'm going to go ahead, get it cleaned up, probably end the video right here, because I'm just going to need to order a new one, and we'll see where it goes.